Evening, everybody. How are we all? Happy Sundays to you. Oh, feels like the end of a long week. I don't know if everyone else feels the same way. It certainly does to me. And I've consoled myself by just demolishing the entire bag of licorice, all sorts, whilst I've been getting ready for this. Probably not the most healthy way to finish the week, but what can I say? It's also going along with Asahi. I would say my favourite Japanese beer, but I have never tried any other Japanese beers as far as I know. And Ardbeg 10. Sometimes you just have to, and I was going through the idea of what have I got double parked, and I've got this 10, about half of the 10, and then I've got a bottle of Whisky after that. So I thought, do you know what, it probably makes sense if I clear the 10 and then I've got Ugadar left. Although, no, my luck, I'll end up with nothing but cask strength left, and I'll spend my whole life struggling with the alcohol. Let's see what comments we've got. Catch up in there. Lewis, you're always, if not always, it's not fair, but very commonly the first person to get your comment in. David Finney's here, Andrew Mitchell's in from Campbelltown. I will. Hello from Lee. Michael Kenny's here. Kevin McIntyre's here. Evening, everyone. So good. Said it twice. Simon Skinner, evening to you. Sorry, folks, I will just do this show. My good luck to you all from John Peebles. No problem. No problem at all. Tim Dix is here. John Neeson, evening, y'all. What's in your glass? That's for me. We've just covered Ardbeg 10. Evening from Glasgow, from Robert Miles. Robert Ware's here. Richard May. Peter's here. Levi's here. Adrian's here. And Chris is here. Look at that. Not bad for a Sunday night. What have we got to do today? We've got a few things to do today, actually, whilst I think about it. And of course, as you will always know, I have a setup of banners, shall we say, that are in place to remind me what I'm supposed to be talking about. So the first one, some slight changes. I sent an email out to the vast majority of people this week, just to confirm there are some changes. The first one, the most important one, if I'm honest, is the change to the point system. The point system is really easy now. So the moment you depending on how much you spend, you get a certain amount of points. You can use that points to discount off further tickets. That's scrapped, and the last day you can spend them, I want to say, is today. I can't remember what it said in the email. I'm sure it was today. As of tomorrow, or is it today? I'll check again. But either way, probably today. Anything you spend on tickets, 10% of that goes in a pot. And when your pot gets to £50, I go and take all the people who've got to £50 and I speak to a provider like Master of Malt or Royal Marbles Keys or any of the standard ones, and I say, look, I've got all these people who want to buy a bottle of whiskies, X amount. What's the best deal you can do me? And they'll come back and they'll say, right, we could do this delivered for X. Then I'll come back to you all and say, right, we can have one of these each if you fancy it. And if you say yes, you get it. If you say no, what you can do is you can leave it to run. And then what will happen is when you get to the next level, say £100, then we'll go back out again and we'll see what we can get you for £100. The only thing I would suggest is if there's something you specifically want, like I know some people are always itching to get hold of the classics like the Aberlour Havana or the Glen 21 Parliament or any of those sorts of things, Balvenie 21, Portwood, just let me know, because then I'll keep an eye on it. And if a good deal comes up on it, then I'll be in a position to grab it for you, maybe, so you won't have to wait so long to get it. But that's it. Basically, really simple. 10% of everything you spend from today or tomorrow, whatever I put in the email, will just be put into one pot, and at the end of it, you can spend it on whiskey. And I'll try and get the best deal I can for you. There you go. It's really simple. 13 comments I haven't caught up with. Hang on a second. Where did we get up to? How do Chris was the last one we came up to. Hannah's here. Tanner is here with hello. Gervin 30 for John Paul. Amir's here. Daniel McAvoy is in the house. Wolfburn Aurora for Kevin. Evening, everyone. Good evening, all. David Manson from Declan Wells. Durham Patel's here. Simon Evans in. Good evening from Peter Worrell. Durham's not taking part. Congrats in advance, Durham. You never know. Hasn't worked every time. Jamie Lovell's here and Stuart Botterell's here. Excellent. Right. Next on the list of things to discuss is Alba, not Jessica. So there's a new competition just gone live on the site, went live an hour or so ago, for the new, it's not new exactly, it's they released very, very small batches over the last little while, but most people have never heard of it, quite frankly. It's called the Abalawa Abana Alba, and it's on the website currently, and already 23 tickets have sold, and there's only 65, so they might get sold out pretty sharpish, because there's only 42 left if I do my maths very quickly. And for those people who don't know, basically it's Abalawa Abana, but finished outside of a sherry cask into a bourbon cask. So you get a very different flavour profile. Still stupidly strong at 62%, but yes, I'm quite tempted to try mine. I did get one. I've got so many cask strengths open. Do I need to open them? Probably not. Maybe it can wait a little while. Maybe that's the best idea. But it's there. And there are, as I say, 42 tickets left. If you fancy one, and it only went live an hour or so ago. And one comment left. Oh, Linda's here. Good evening, Linda. Hope you're well. Next banner, the Lakes Forbidden Fruit. So, because the way I stagger things, every Saturday a competition finishes. So we've always got something to draw on Sunday, and we usually draw a new competition. So for those people who didn't notice, there's a new competition every Saturday now. The midweek one's gone, and just every Saturday, 9 o'clock till 10 o'clock in the evening, a competition goes live. If it sells, it sells. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But we're drawing up on Sunday. And yesterday we went on, and it was a bottle of Ardbeg Fermutation, which is what we're doing tonight. The one that's due to finish next Saturday and be drawn next Sunday is the one from the Lakes Forbidden Fruit. Now, I've got a bottle of the Lakes Forbidden Fruit, but I can't figure out what I've done with it. So I thought I'd show you the nearest thing I have, which is the Lakes Mosaic, which is the one that's just come out. Lakes do have a tendency to release one or two limited editions, it's fair to say. But if anyone hasn't got one, it's a beautiful bottle. I don't know if you can really see it very well there. But the glass, the weight of this section, so it's very Macallan in that bottom end, but also that shape, the uninitiated, is called a quatrefoil, which is why their initial release was called the Quatrefoil Collection. I think it's replicated on the top as well. Probably too shiny for that, but yeah, don't miss out on that one. I think they're awesome. I know it's an English whiskey. No one gets the knickers in a twist, but it's a very good English whiskey. And there are a couple of those coming through. So, what we're going to do next, let's do the Ardbeg fermentation draw, shall we? Let's do it. Let's figure out who's there. Let's have some Ardbeg ourselves first. It's interesting how often I end up drinking whatever the prize is. It seems to be that way. It puts it in my head, and then that's where we go to. That means we have to go to random.org. 1 second. I'm going to hold a new draw. Giveaway. Ardbeg fermentation, 27th. Let's move that list. Everyone's in the list or the entrance. Any person who hasn't got a ticket number, you might notice at the end is Chris. We have an issue with his system at the moment, an ongoing issue which we're trying to get fixed. So he just goes in by his name, hasn't got his number after it. There we are, 79, no duplications. Entrance successful. Single winner. Perfect. Right, let's come back to the comments. Someone said that Duran's not there, so he won't be drumming. Andrew Mitchell's first one up, good luck. And Andrew Mitchell is the first one with the drums going. Kerry has just turned up at the last knocking to say good evening. Kerry, I don't know if you're in because it's username, but if you're interested in the Ardbeg fermentation draw, it's just about happened, so you turn up at just the right time. Good luck, everybody. This was an competition. Oh, look at that. Gary's just turned up just in time as well. We're just about to draw the winner of the Ardbeg. Gary, so good evening to you, buddy. The winner of the Ardbeg fermentation, the first of our Saturday specials, launched yesterday, opened at 9, finished at 10, is... Oh, maybe didn't share the screen then, and you can see it happen. Complete the draw. Glendavian 53. Glendavian 53. Glendavian. Does that name ring a bell? Doesn't to me. It makes me think of a character in Mission Impossible for some reason. I don't know why. I'm sure that's not his real name. But Glendavian 53. Congratulations from John Neeson. So the news has got through. Glendavian 53 is the ticket number, and Glendavian is the username. It's not a name I recognise. Richard May's getting all colourful with his emojis. Well done. Congratulations, well done, Glendavian. Well done from Robert Miles. But I don't know who Glendavian is off the top of my head. No one's jumping up to say it's me. So perhaps they're not watching. Obviously, as per normal, this is not like a thing in a pub. You don't just throw the ticket away and draw someone else. If you win, you win, and I'll reach out to them and make sure they get their Ardbeg fermentation delivered. Miles for his thumbs up. Is that because he's Glendavian, or just because congratulations? Who knows? Who knows? Right. In that case, that was a quick and easy one because there was no one there. We have the Paul Launois, which is the, for those people who don't know, Ardbeg. I think they're making a habit of it. I think they're making it an expression every year, but they've got hold of casks from Paul Launois champagne in France, obviously, and they used that to finish whiskey. This is the first release they ever did, the maiden release of this from last year. I believe the next one's coming out relatively soon. They're not being very open as to when it's coming out, but this is one of the few remaining maiden releases that were out there. Let's go over to random.org. Draw service. Never remember exactly how to spell it. As well. List of identifiers, proceed. Form. This one sold out yesterday, so we scrape over the line, and then as you can see, Chris, if you're watching, there's your entrance at the end without your number after it, as I try to figure out a system issue for you. Proceed. There are 150. And then he says, warning you, duplicate systems, because Chris hasn't got ticket numbers after his, so they show up as being the same. Proceed. Entrance accessible. Draw a single winner. Right, that's all ready to lock and roll. Let's come back, see if I've missed any comments. I should have guessed. The drums are being beaten by Andrew. I haven't had anything go back to Campbelltown for a while, have we, Andrew? Andrew won one of the early draws. By early draws, we're talking like, I don't know, what was it, like nearly 18 months ago, I suppose. I can't think what it was though. Had too many draws since then to remember them all, unfortunately. Kerry's got her, or his, Kerry can be used as a boy's name, I guess. Streamers and party poppers going to Downwell 15. That was the one I was thinking of. Right back at the beginning. That was a long time back now. Good luck all from John Paul. Good. I see people wishing others well. I tell you what I'm wishing for is whoever wins the freebie draw when we do that next doesn't get £100 website credit, because that seems to be the only prize that keeps coming up at the moment. So that's my hope. The last one. Oh, do you know, I was looking at this the other day. The last one I won was the Red Breast 27. those people who don't know, Redbreast is an Irish whiskey. 27 is the oldest they do, apart from they do a drink cask, which comes out once in a blue moon as a special release, which can sometimes be over 27. But I really want to try that. But it's like 450 quid, 500 quid a bottle. And I haven't got that lying around to try an Irish whiskey. So what can I say? Right, let's go back. Let's draw the winner. We stop talking about Irish whiskey and we'll be fine. Good luck, everybody. The winner of the Pour Launois is... Shared it properly, yeah. Oh, now this hasn't happened for a long time, has it? Glendavian 114. Glendavian 114. Look at that. Not only do we not know who Glendavian is, but they've gone and won twice in a row, which has happened before, not for a long time. Just out of interest, I'm just going to see what the answers were. Board. Third-party draw service. You can see here the Ardbeg was won by Glendavian with ticket number 53, and the Pour Launois was won by Glendavian with 114. Look at that. That was a nice run. Not many people get to do that twice in a row. We've had some notable people who've managed to win twice in quick succession, but not generally twice in a row. That's something else. That's quite a return for a night. Whoever Glendavian is, I will track them down and find them out. I'm going to enjoy that phone call because it's a bit like being Father Christmas, really. When they hear your name, you're like, oh, I must have won something. And then when you tell them they've won twice, it's something else. Look at that, Jean Paul. Amazing achievement. And I think John had a bit of a run where he won 2 in a night, I think. So it can happen, and it does happen. Could be anyone next week. Very nice return. So, what do we move on now? The freebie draw. And for those people who are new, there's enough names that I didn't recognise. Freebie draw is easy. If you spend £5 in a week on the website, you get a free ticket for the freebie draw. If you spend £10, you get 2 tickets, £15, 3 tickets. You get one for every £5. And then we put it in there, we draw the winner, and then we draw what prize they win. And we'll see, could be anything. There's a whole spinny disc of it. And we'll just see what pops up. So let's find out what's the winner. Lucky boy, well done. It is indeed, Will Miles. It is indeed. Doesn't happen very often. Right. So random.org, hold a new draw. Freebie draw. Fires. Paste into form. Now there's a lot. I think from memory. Let's see. 244. That's a lot. A decent amount. And as you can see, you have different amounts depending on how many tickets you bought in that week. Oh, well, I tell a lie, not how many tickets you bought, how many multiples of £5 you spent is actually more accurate, I should say. Just out of interest, is Glendavian on this? No, so Glendavian must either be new or didn't play in that week because he hasn't got a ticket in here. So Glendavian will not be winning this one. There we are. That's an interesting bit of information for everyone who's watching. Right. Draw a single winner. Proceed. There. Really take my phone roll. Come back and just check out these last couple of comments. Bobby Morrison, I'm a bit late tonight. You are a bit late, unless if you're going to the name Glendavian, then it was probably worthwhile being a bit late. I don't know if you do. I'm sure that's a previous winner. Of course, I might be wrong. Do you know what, Lee? It's a really tricky one because if you look at random.org, for example, it says we're on draw 380 or whatever it is. And some of those have had, I think the biggest ones have had like 20 prizes in. So we could be talking 1,000 prizes plus. We probably are talking 1,000 prizes plus. It's so hard to remember who has one, and especially when they have Glen in it, because lots of people play on the different whiskey brands and stuff like that, it can become quite confusing, and people change usernames regularly. So it could be. I will check into it, and if they, if they say, "Oh, it's me," happy to tell everyone, then I pass it on. We only use the username for anonymity if people fancy it. And so you just leaving a comment and going back to work, which is fine. That's what gets you into the comments drawer. Right, let's find out who's going to be playing on tonight's Wheel of Jura, or Wheel of Proper 12, or as it transpires most recently, Wheel of £100 website credit. Good luck, everyone. The winner this week is Kieran Satterley. Kieran Satterley, who's usually here. Is he here now? That's the question. Kieran Satterley, you're almost always here. Is he going to pop up, Kieran? Kieran. Nice game. The Wheel of Jura awaits. And I have to admit, it was Will who came up with Wheel of Jura. I copied that off of him. Not so well done, but is Kieran here? Has anyone seen a comment? If I scroll back. Kevin. Maybe little Kieran. Not so nice and well done, but I don't see him there. Oh, well, I have to assume that this week he's doing something else and not here. We'll find out what he wins anyway, shall we? So, this is where I have to do some technical jiggery pokery to change it to a new picture. Perfect. We'll go. Actually, before I do, I was thinking about this, and let me know what your thoughts are. I'll be honest, I've been a bit rocked this week by the whole Ukraine stuff. I was thinking about doing a charity one for them. I don't know what the format would be or anything like that, but let me know if you're interested and you think it's a good idea. We'll do a charity draw for them, so we can find something of interest to put in the draw, and then go from there. And then we'll find a recognisable and approved Ukrainian charity to give the money to. Let me know. And there's only 28 people on here. I might drop it out as an email to everyone just to get their thoughts. But I think that'd be quite a nice thing to do. But let me know. Let me know what your thoughts are. Right, back to this. Click to spin. Let's find out what he's wearing. Kieran Satterley. Get myself back on track so I know what I'm talking about. Good luck, everybody. Not everybody. Good luck, Kieran. You're going to win this. Look at that. The world stands for Ukraine sat at the top of Wheel of Names. Oh, slow in. Glady, Glenfiddich, Lefroy. Oh, it's coming around again. Is it going to stay or is it going to go? Oh, it's gone past £100. Is it going to stop on Proper 12 or Abelauer 14? That's a lovely drop. I think it's going to come to a halt. There we are, Kieran. Abelauer 14 for you. It's a freebie, and all you have to do is spend your £5 that week. Do that. Well done, buddy. Congratulations. 4 comments. Great idea. Yes, mate. Up for that. Fair idea, Rob. Phew. Thought I'd talked it in. Nice. Very nice round. Well done. From Daniels. Good idea. Thanks, Simon. Yeah. So I'm going to drop it out to everyone and see what they get their thoughts. But I think we should do something, don't you? I mean, it's horrific. So I think we'll definitely do something. So watch this space. If you don't get the emails from us, we send out emails all the time. If you don't get them, then check your junk folder and approve us. I'm sure that so many of our emails end up in people's junk. And one day they're going to go through and go, they have been in contact. Either way, bottle of Abelauer, for Kieran, and then that leaves us the big finish of the comments draw. So for those people who don't know, basically all that happens here is we have another wheel, and everyone who's made a comment this week, well, actually it was everyone who made a comment last week, we'll go on the wheel, we'll spin it again, and whoever it pulls, you get a free ticket for any competition you like on the site. And there are a number of them, including a certain one that's £9.99 with a Springbank in it. So I think I know what most people are going to go for. I haven't heard back from the person who won it last time, Seamus. I did chase him today. I dropped him an email to see if he'd heard, and chased him by WhatsApp. I'm sure he'll come back to me soon. But either way, it's a freebie for whoever it picks. So good luck, everyone. So all these comments are done now will mean that next week you're in that draw. So let's go back over to Wheel of Jura. And we're going to open up the comments drawer. There we are. So these are all the ones that we had last week. And all ready to go. So if you're all ready, good luck, everybody. Hope everyone's ready. The winner this week of the free ticket is... I'm giving it a monster spin this time. So much so that I'm getting a little bit dizzy. Coming round, coming round. I think Robert Ware's in a good position. Oh no, a bit too far. John Neeson, David Starr, or Simon Avon, Jamie Reynolds, Nev, Ian, Robert Murray, Michael Kenny maybe. Is it going to Kerry? I know that she's here. Oh, is it going to stick with you, Kerry? Oh, Kerry, so close. So close. Kate Phillips. Whomever you are, Kate Phillips, congratulations. Well done. You were the winner. So I feel sorry for you, Kerry, because you were very, very close then. I know that you were in the chat. I saw your name pop up. So good luck. With that, I should say to Kate Phillips, I will reach out to her via Facebook, let her know that she won, and then she can choose a ticket to anything she wants to. Whilst I remember, anyone who does that, I can only contact you through Facebook, just to be sure. Just my luck. I'm afraid so. Please check your Facebook, because if I'm not known to you, I generally go into a message request section which you have to approve. So if you don't watch all the time, which you guys obviously do, then that's a different thing. I'm going to be sending out something to do with Ukraine then, I think, this week. I'll also put up the competition that will be for Saturday earlier in the week, but it won't go live until Saturday morning, okay? That makes sense? Okay. Otherwise, don't forget the good old Lakes that is due to finish. But there we are, not on tonight. Good luck out in Oban. Seamus, you won last week. Read your emails and come back to me. That's what I'm saying, Seamus. You won last week. Read your emails. Sometimes you just have to nudge. Evening, Nev, you were close. You were close. I thought you were going to win the freebie, not the freebie draw, the comments draw. But well done, everyone. And well done, most of all, to Glendavian, whoever the hell you are. I'm going to track you down and find out who you are right now. I'll give you a call and let you know the good news. Well done to all the winner. Exactly. Lawrence Smith. Late to this one. Lawrence, do you call yourself Glendavian by any chance? Just a thought. If you do, probably should have come a bit earlier. No. I'll leave you guys to it. Have a wonderful week. I'll come back to you about the Ukraine charity draw and some other bits and pieces by email, and we'll go from there. But thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you next weekend. Have a lovely week. Cheers. Bye.